And so, Dr. Benny, you guys got some great things going on. I want you to just talk about what inspired you to become politically engaged in the city.
Oh, I tell you, it's something that I'll tell you, I had no intention or plans of doing anything politically, but it all started for me. I was asked to serve on the school board after one of the school board members was selected to go to the state board of education. So they more or less just hired me on as a non-elected official at that time to fill in that slot. And once I got into that particular position, I really, took pride and enjoyed the ability to influence kids in that particular position. And I'll tell you, when they asked me if I was going to run now for school board, I'm like, what do you mean run for school board? Yeah, you got to run, like go for an election. And I'm like, I had no idea. That's how naive I was to the process. But I did decide to run and was elected, and I ended up serving 5 years on the school board.
Wow.
After my kids were all out of the schools, we had never had a person of color on the city council in the city of Naperville, and a lot of folks had encouraged me to run and felt I could really offer something to our city. So I decided to run in 2017 and was elected. And I've been on the council ever since, and currently I'm actually a senior councilman on the council for the city of Naperville.
Well, congratulations. Wow, that's amazing, making history as the first person of color to serve on that board. And so, and we need leaders like you. So many are called, but few are chosen, right? And you were called and chosen. And of course, we're praying for you because we know it's no easy task supporting constituents in a major city like Naperville.
Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
So, Dr. Councilman Benny White, I see that you're from Kansas City. Okay, Kansas City Chief fan. Look, the producer laughing. Yes, and so Naperville is doing some amazing things, and you're making sure that Juneteenth. Of course, we know Illinois made it a holiday, and you guys have a Juneteenth event coming up. Can you talk about that?
Yes, our Juneteenth. This is just trying to get my headphones right here.
Oh, no problem.
This will be the third time we've actually are doing Juneteenth here in the city of Naperville. And it all started for us. I'm part of an organization that's actually founded an organization called Naperville Neighbors United, which is all around trying to bring our diverse community together. Naperville is a city that just 20 years ago was maybe 15% minority. Today, at least as of 2020, we were 37% minority.
Oh, wow.
So we recognize that the city has gone. All right, I'm going to get the headphones off. Recognize that the city has definitely become more and more diverse. So for us, we thought it was important, and when I ran for city council, I talked about bringing people together and having a sense of belonging within our community. And Juneteenth has become our signature event in that regard, and we're really looking forward to it. Our Juneteenth has grown every year. We started off with about 400 people at the first one.
Oh, wow.
And we already have over 1,500 people who are registered to attend on Saturday, tomorrow.
Wow. And you know what? It's not too late for people to register and come out, right?
Absolutely. If they go to our website, they can absolutely do so. If they go for Naperville Neighbors United, you will find the link to attend. And it's totally free. We're having people register so we can have an idea of the number of people to expect. But by all means, please, if you're interested in coming out, we're really looking forward to having some good entertainment, some reflection, and so on. So it should be a really, really great event.
Well, I got the flyer, and it is going down tomorrow, June the 15th, from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the Rotary Hill, across from 440 Aurora Avenue in Naperville, Illinois. Believers, you're encouraged to show up. Bring your lawn chairs, your blankets, and join in for some fun. But the special guest, listen, is a Chicago gospel legend, and that's none other than the Cosmopolitan Church of Prayer under the leadership of Pastor Darryl Smith. Now, I am a big Cosmopolitan Church of Prayer fan, and the believers, if you don't know, though, that's the choir that brought us Jesus Can Work It Out. And I heard that they'll be joined by the famous Diane Williams. So Naperville is in for a treat, Councilman White. What you say?
I would absolutely, totally agree with you. And I have not attended the church, but all I hear is the great reviews from individuals that have. One of our members on our team is Tiffany Terry, and she's kind of made this happen for us to bring in the Cosmopolitan Church of Prayer. And I am so looking forward to hearing them. We have other ones, but they are headlining it up for us.
Well, listen, I'm going to tell you, Councilman White, get your comfortable shoes on, because this choir is going to make you dance and have Naperville jumping. So, Councilman White, thank you for joining us on the Brunch Bunch. Believers, make sure, if you don't have anything to do, go out to Naperville. It's 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the Rotary Hill. It's going to be a great event. Shout out to Naperville Neighbors United for leading the charge. And, of course, our great friend Tiffany Terry for making this happen. And listen, Cosmopolitan Church of Prayer is going to blow Naperville up tomorrow. It's going to be a great, great time. Councilman White, we're praying a successful event, and keep us posted when you guys are having stuff so we can let the believers know.
We absolutely will do so. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to talk about the event, and really encourage people to come out. Please sign up. We love to have you.
All right. Thank you, Councilman White. Believers, we'll have that posted on our social media page. That's at Brunch Bunch 1390. Listen, we're going to keep this show going. So we're moving back towards the city. We were just on with Naperville Councilman Dr. Benny White. Up next, we're coming a little closer. We have Bellwood City Clerk, Miss Janel Moreland, joining us to talk about a great initiative and event she has coming up. And then we got a great guest, Mr. Darryl Kimbrough, who has an amazing play that we're going to tell you about. So don't go nowhere. You don't have to wonder where we'll be. We'll be right here. It's Imani Wilkins Wonder right here on the Brunch Bunch. Hello, everyone. Hello, Sabrina, Alexander, Sunshine. Oh, Lisa, what's up? All right, bring them in. All the guests? No, just Janelle and her guests.
Man, they had no pizzazz in his voice, man. He didn't sound like he was excited, man.
Oh, hold on, guys. I got to take this call. Hey! Good to see y'all again. Welcome. Come on in. Right here and right there. These gentlemen go get out your way.
You said right here and right where?
Oh, these two seats right here on the end. Okay. So Janelle, we'll put you here and Miss Arnetta down there. We just had Dr. Benny White call in from Naperville City Councilman. I said, now we coming closer to the city. We got Bellwood coming up next. Do you? But listen, it's
1,500 people. I want to see that.
Man, listen. I hosted a concert out there. It was probably about 5,000 people at the venue.
708 296 9274. How you been? Haven't seen you in a while.
Okay, so we got that. We moving this ship along. Yep. Jackson, are you searching for a life-changing word? Look no further than Bush Ministries. Just bring us in. We'll say in the raw for Darryl. So Tammy will be here. Touch your heart and transform your life. Corby Bush Ministries is dedicated to spreading the
Set it up.
love, faith, and empowerment.
Don't make me nervous.
Oh, you got this. You got this.
I gotta put it on my tripod. Or what do I
No,
say?
you can just set it up.
Justice, help us hit it somewhere on the screen.
Come on, Justice. I'm new to this.
You got one?
Oh, I have a tripod.
Oh, you ready?
Look. Yeah.
You got Janel got her own. She know how to use and work. There you go.
Listen, Marcel.
I love it.
What did you tell me?
If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. I love.
From my daughter this morning.
It's funny because
Turn this to open.
yes, woo! The Queen has made it. Tammy, this is Bellwood City Clerk Miss Janel Moreland.
Hi, how are you, Tammy?
And Miss Arnetta.
No, yes, I did.
I'm about to say, wait a minute, are you drunk?
No, I'm just
And
late.
Miss Arnetta.
I know Arnetta.
Oh, well,
Yes,
listen, who don't you know?
I do know. I don't know a lot of people.
So we about to come in.
You ever come in here?
Yeah, yes, I did a whole interview. Naperville City Councilman called in to talk about their Juneteenth festival.
Oh, that's gonna be nice. Juneteenth. I will be at Cubs.
I'll be with you.
Cubs.
Yep.
We gonna talk about that.
Monday. Yeah.
I know we got a lot.
Yeah, we got.
There's a lot going on. What's
Cornelius
going on?
Cole, what's up, man? TNC Fitness. I was gonna text you because we're making you guys the business spotlight.
Sunshine Soul Food. What's up, Cornelius? Hey, DJ B-Lo. Are you getting me on? Okay.
Attention motorists.
Wait, where's my? There are no stories today.
No.
Yet. What's next?
Their interview.
And that is
Janel Moore. Yep.
15 locations. You can go anytime and get your car washed every day if you want.
This is on
Facebook and YouTube, and then you'll be able to share it afterwards.
I'm loving this pink bow.
Yes.
So we
Yeah,
done
speak
this
into the mic when you talk. Yeah.
30 seconds, 30 seconds.
That traffic is nuts out there.
It's crazy. It's real crazy.
Oh, right.
It's been
NASCAR.
crazy for like a month now.
And they blocking lanes because they about to start building the NASCAR track.
Oh, right.
10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds.
Sabrina from Kingdom Reign. Woo, woo, woo.
Hi, Sabrina.
5, 4, 3,
You are the bomb photographer, too.
1.
Listen, you're rocking with the Brunch Bunch right here on Inspiration 1390. It's your main man, Action Jackson, and I'm proudly posted with.
It's your girl, Tamara Fair, on the air, and I am super excited because you know it's Friday, and I love me some Fridays. I'm counting them.
You counting them.
Yes.
I'm going to slow them down.
No, you're not.
Okay. No.
That's the one thing you cannot do is do anything 2 times.
That's right, because I don't control the time, but I do control moving this show along. And I'm so excited. You know what? On Wednesday, I had the privilege to speak at the Bellwood Chamber Annual Scholarship Dinner. And one of the things that I said in the room is when you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
That's right.
And I was blessed to be able to meet and connect with the Bellwood City Clerk, Miss Janel Moreland, and we're so thrilled to have her with us. Janel is the founder and president of Pink Divas and Gents Breast Cancer Organization. She's a dedicated wife, mother, and grandmother, but don't look like a grandmother, I tell you that much. Janel has been a pillar of the Bellwood community since she was 9 years old. Elected village clerk of Bellwood in 2017, she has also served on the Bellwood Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors and is a mentor for the Girls and Boys Succeed Mentoring Academy. Inspired by personal experiences with breast cancer, Janel founded Pink Divas and Gents to empower, support, encourage, and educate about breast cancer in our local communities. Let's give another warm brunch bunch welcome to Miss Janel Moreland. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to be here with you all this morning, this afternoon.
Yeah,
well, you have brightened up this studio, I must
Yes.
say.
Well,
And
I appreciate that.
I love this. I actually love the name of your organization. Of course, it's breast cancer and it's a very serious situation.
Yes.
However, whenever you can add levity to any serious situation, we always want and welcome that. So, can you tell us about the moment that you experienced that was inspiring to you, that actually launched the Pink Divas Gents Breast Cancer Organization? Because a lot of people don't know this, but men can get breast cancer
That's
too.
right. Which is why the name says Pink Divas and Gents.
Yes.
Because we have to include the men because they are not excluded from this disease either.
No.
Yes. So that's why that name came. Pink Divas, yes, the females, majority, 1 out of 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer. But it's like 1 out of 800, almost 900 men will be diagnosed with breast cancer. So it's really, really low.
Yeah, but when you're that one, you definitely need organizations that support you like yours.
That's right.
And educate you.
Yes. So, what personal experiences, Janelle, with breast cancer have shaped your dedication to this cause?
So first of all, losing my paternal grandmother to breast cancer, I never had a chance to meet her. She passed away before I was even born, and that just going into when I was in college and I was doing research, that was something that I would do research about, was on breast cancer, and then so that made it interesting, right? And so during my research, I learned that Black women have the higher mortality rate because one reason is because of socioeconomics, right? And so why should we have to perish because we don't have the finances, we don't have the resources? You know, we have that single mom and she can't take off of work because she has to work, she has to feed her kids. So she's gonna put herself on the back burner, right? And so why should that be?
Yeah.
You know, why is it that she can't do both?
Too busy to live.
That's right.
Wow.
And she like, I can't take off work because I got to take care of my kids. I have to feed my family. So, you know, that was something that that got me going. And then having my own experience. I never had breast cancer. So let me put that out there. I am not a breast cancer survivor, you know, nor would I ever claim to be. You know, kudos to those survivors. Those are the real fighters. You know, those are our real heroes. I am a breast cancer supporter. However, I can support women and men. That's what Pink Divas and Gents is about. And let me say this was never my mission. When I started, the breast cancer walk started off in 2018 as a breast cancer walk with the village of Bellwood. And I am so thankful for that platform, you know, being the village clerk and being able to do that. I am so thankful for that platform. And since then we have taken off, right? And we have been able to expand and we have been able to reach other organizations, other women that was affected by this disease. And it was brought to me by a few people, you know, why don't you make it an organization? And I would say, no, no, I'm good. Let me just raise that money and donate it. Right. And then I'm like, by the third or fourth person, I'm like, okay, Lord, what are you saying here? Right. And so I did it. I had no clue. And I'll admit it. I knew not the first thing about running an organization. Right. So I am open for suggestions. I am still learning. I am open for ideas, partnership, you know, collaborations, all that good type of stuff. I am here for it. And so it's not me. We have been very successful. I cannot stress that enough. And God gets all the glory.
Oh, yeah.
This is not of Janelle. This is not of anyone on our board. This is nothing but God.
Well, I'm glad you understood the assignment.
And I'm glad you understood who gave you the assignment.
That's right.
Because sometimes we try to take credit for ourselves, but it's God's doing, and it's marvelous in our eyes, right? And so you said you don't do it alone, and you have an amazing woman in the studio with you, and we want to welcome Miss Arnetta. Miss Arnetta to the Brunch. Now, Miss Arnetta, what made you work with Janelle and this organization?
The cause.
The cause.
The cause.
Is there a personal connection with the cause to you?
My aunt was diagnosed years ago in the 90s with breast cancer. She passed away in 94, but not of breast cancer.
Okay.
It was like she had got a clean bill of health from breast cancer in September, and November she had passed away of a heart attack.
Wow.
But just because of that, what she had, and then I have other family members. My cousin, who is like my Aunt Ruby down in Mississippi, she had breast cancer. So the cause is what brought me to it. And then when Janel brought it, and the heart of the president, not the as a clerk, not as Janelle Moreland, but her heart. And she has a servant heart. And that servant heart allowed me to say yes.
That is amazing. I love it.
I got some great board members.
Well, you know what? It takes a team, particularly when the mission is so big and so many people are dependent on the results. It's a big, big job that you all have. So who are you? Like, you guys are doing some great things, and a lot of people are just learning about you now. The ones that are connected with you know you, but some of our listeners are just learning about you. So how would you describe the mission and the vision of the Pink Divas and Gents Breast Cancer Organization, and then talk about how people can connect with you?
Absolutely. So again, Pink Divas and Gents was started based on socioeconomics, based on African American women having the higher mortality rate. So that right there was enough to get it started. Like, how can we be here? How can I be here to support not only people that look like me, but people that don't look like me? You know, men, you know, other races, other nationalities. Cancer does not discriminate. So why should we?
There you go.
And you know, we've also let me just stray away a little bit. We also had people that does not have breast cancer that has come to us. You know, and who are we to turn them down? Right. If they came to us, they came to us for a reason. And so we will be here to support them. But now, however, we are a breast cancer organization. So we don't want to lose focus on that, because I really can't talk about any other cancer. You know, I can talk about the cancer that my father passed away from, but very little, right? Just on, you know, being a daughter of a, you know, of a father who had cancer. But anyway, so we're here to educate. We're here to empower, inspire, encourage. We have assisted women. Arnetta, she is one of them. We have prayed for women.
I'm so glad you put that in there.
Yes, we have. You know, if someone is going through something and they reach out to us, or we'll reach out to them. You know, if we know about it, we'll reach out to them. Arnetta has made calls to check on our survivors. If we find out that they're going through something, because we try and keep a pretty close relationship. Now, there are some that kind of doesn't want that, but that's okay. You know, we pray for them too. You know what I mean? Because some people want to put it behind them. Like, this is what I've experienced. You know, this is not me. This is something that I've went through. And now that's past me, right? That's behind me. And so we don't want to keep bringing that up. And if they're not ready to share it or talk about it, or if they're done with it, so then, you know,
you just follow their lead.
That's right. That's right. You know, God bless them, and then we keep it moving. But we are here. We have helped financially. We have, like I said, we have communicated with them. We have encouraged them. We have events. We educate. We partner with some great organizations: American Cancer Society, Access Community Network, yes, Young and a Survivor. I probably shouldn't have started naming because I'm gonna miss somebody, but please charge it to my head.
Not to your heart. Right? We already know your heart. She's already explained.
But you know, we have partnered with some great organizations. River Forest Breast Care Center. They took us under their wing. We do a lot of events and everything with them as well. So we're just glad for the opportunity. We're just appreciative for the networking and for the collaboration, and we're looking to do more. Like, we want people to know we are here to help you. Here we are. You know, if you need somebody, here we are. We can help. You know,
speaking of here we are, the 29th is coming up, and here where will you be?
Yes. Come on now, Pink Divas and Gents Breast Cancer Walk, 7th annual Walk Run 5K. Morton West High School, the city of Berwyn, have been amazing. Morton West, J. Sterling District School District, they have been amazing. So we will be back there again this year to host our 7th annual Breast Cancer Walk Run. Right now, we are up to 400 people.
Oh my God, that's amazing!
Wow!
Yes, right. What's the capacity? How many more are you looking for?
Whatever God
sends
us with, you know, whoever He sends our way, we
How
are
do they
here
register?
for it. So you can register on our website, which is pinkdivasandgents.org. You can also register on Eventbrite. I think that's still open. But our website is the best place to register. You can even come the day of.
Oh wow.
Okay.
They come the day of. Yes.
But I don't want you guys coming the day of and think you're gonna have printed names and all of that because you didn't register. They don't have it.
That's right. Come
So-
on, say it again.
Say it for the people in the back.
Yes.
That's right.
So
That's
definitely you want to go to pinkdivasandgents.org. They're going to make you feel really special. And you know what? When you're going through a trying time, it's really important how special you feel. You guys are doing an amazing job.
We appreciate it. You know, we're trying. We're doing it. We're out here doing our best. And like I said, God gets all the glory.
God gets
Well,
all
listen,
the glory.
believers, go to pinkdivasandgents.org. Make sure you register, connect with this great organization. We're going to have you guys back to keep pumping and promoting the great things that you are doing because you're changing lives. And we know that we serve an on-time, a right-on-time God.
That's
It's
right.
Lisa Noel Smith and the Brown Singers right on time, right here on the Brunch Bunch. Great interview.
Yes. How about a little something for you all? Now, I didn't know how many people you had, so I just grabbed some.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
So just a little,
What you get, Marcel?
Ah!
I got this on.
Look.
These mine. I'm just kidding.
So, you know, just a little something for
Okay.
you all.
This is so
Yes,
sweet.
thank you. This is
I
nice.
only bought 5. I'm sorry if I'm missing some.
No,
I
that's
can definitely get you
okay.
all. I can
Oh, these
definitely
are
get you all.
adorable.
So,
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
thank you. And I have some cards
Wait,
here
we're gonna take pictures
to share.
Definitely, we're gonna put this on our social media handles. Hey, hey, hey.
Yes, thank you, Miss
How you
Annette.
doing?
When we're done in about 10 minutes, we're going to get some pictures out here. So if you want to hang out, we'll be right out and get some nice pictures in
Mr.
front
Darryl,
of the...
come on now and do the thing.
Do the thing.
Mr. Darryl will have me his next play.
Oh,
There you
well,
go.
listen, there you go. Collaboration right there, ain't it?
Collaboration.
Thank you.
I love this. I'm taking this on my trip. You guys are doing great. Thank you so much.
No, cut this. Let's
Yes.
go. And drop in the raw. Let's do
Drop
it.
all that. We gotta do Darryl.
No, drop it, the intro. Cut it. Yes.
I see what you're saying.
Tina
Okay,
said, I want one. Tina, you late.
Put that on. We're going in. We're going in.
See you guys.
So it is definitely Friday, and you know Friday we try to pack the resources for you so that you can go into the weekend and start planning either your weekend or your next week or both as such. And of course, it is always our aim to send you back better than you came. So we got right here in the studio the creator, the producer, the director of the hit play that's coming to Chicago, The Diary of a Black Man. And Darryl Kimbrough is here to talk about it. Today, we are honored to have Darryl Kimbrough with us. He is a renowned director and playwright, best known for his work on the groundbreaking production of the play that I just mentioned. His creative vision and storytelling have captivated audiences and sparked important conversations about male-female relationships within the Black community. Well, Darryl's dedication to his craft and his ability to address complex social issues through theater have made him a prominent figure in the world of performing arts. We want to give a big welcome to Darryl Kimbrough. What up, Darryl?
How y'all doing?
I said that so properly, and then I said, "What up, Darryl?"
Well, you know, that's the Gemini.
Yes,
multiple personalities.
Come through.
Well,
Yes.
Darryl, listen. Tamara was telling us, we were talking about the play yesterday, The Diary of Black Men. And can you give us a brief history of this play? How did this show come about and what inspired its creation?
Well, the show started in Houston, Texas. It was written by a playwright named Thomas Melanson, who is an amazing writer. And the show started in 1985. And my cousin Danny took the show and put it up himself because he thought it was an amazing piece and it was so controversial. He wanted a lot of people to see what Thomas had written. And ever since then, the show has been just phenomenal.
Wow.
The reviews have been just completely breathtaking, and people all over the world and all over the country have enjoyed what we are talking about and what we've been doing with the show.
Well, that segues us seamlessly because that's a very powerful title. The Diary of Black Men.
Yes.
What actually is the play about without giving away the punch?
Well, the play is about it's about six different men from six different walks of life, and the show is about their different opinions on what a black woman needs from a black man. So you got a guy who's a player, you got a guy that's a hardworking man, you've got a guy that's a pimp, a guy that's a preacher.
Okay.
So you get all of these different walks of
So
life.
all of these aren't the same. So the player, the worker, the pimp, and the preacher, they're not
Hey,
the same.
would you be quiet?
You can't kind of say that, but no, that's not the message we want to relay, because these are guys are from different walks of life. So you know what the pimp is about, you know what the player is about, you know what the preacher, you know what the hard-working construction guy is about, and we have a guy that's intellectual, and he's one of the main people that have a really, really huge outlook on what a black woman needs from a black man.
Well, that stands to reason. The intellectual would definitely go deep, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm glad that we have different perspectives, because we have a snapshot of what our community is about. So I'm super excited about that. Now, what is interesting this time around, because as you mentioned, the play has been in existence since 1985. But what's interesting this time around is you have a top-notch venue that you really got to come with it, right?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You rarely see these kind of African American plays in a theater of this magnitude, like the Chicago Theater, and we really are looking forward to the community supporting this production, because there's a lot of naysayers that says black theater doesn't work here. We're here to change that entire narrative.
That's good.
And we're going to make this a successful show, and we're going to make a lot of people wrong.
Make them wrong.
Make them wrong.
That's right.
Make the enemy out of a liar. That's right. Now, how has the show evolved since 1985? And then Little Birdie told me you used to play a role in this play. I want you to tell us about the. Listen, Little Birdie. Snitches get stitches. I can't tell you.
You can't tell the Birdie name.
Yeah, I did play a role, and I played the player.
Oh, okay. Not in real life, just
no,
right.
Not in real life.
She didn't say that.
Some people say it was a stretch, but yeah, I played the player, and it was a fantastic opportunity for me. I didn't think I could do it, but I did it, and so we have evolved with different actors now, like Carl Payne, Brett Gray. These guys are going to be fantastic, and along with the other cast, they're going to be fantastic, and I believe they're going to do an incredible job.
Well, Carl Payne is actually, for those of you who don't know Carl Payne by his birth name, by his government name, so to speak, he had a long-standing role in Martin.
He was Cole in Martin.
He was Cole
in Martin, yes.
Yes, and he's going to be Cole, C-O-L-D, in The Diary of Black Men.
Absolutely.
So when is it going down? How can people get tickets? Because we want to make sure each show is sold out.
Well, it's going down at the Chicago Theater. The date is July 12th to the 13th. 2 shows. You can go to the Chicago Theater box office, or you could go to Ticketmaster. And if you need group sales, you can call me at 312-320-3855. That's 312-320-3855, and we'll make it happen for you.
I love it.
That is amazing.
I think churches should get their men's alliances, the deacon boards, the young men to come out and see this play. What's the theme you want audiences to get from this when they're there? What do you want them to take away?
Well, what we want them to take away is the narrative about how black men treat black women. We want them to understand that the image and the perpetuation of how black men treat black women is totally wrong. There is a different feeling of loving a black woman than more people can understand.
I love it.
Okay, now you might love it a little bit. I love it a lot. Because I'm a black woman, and I think black men definitely need a guidepost.
Well, speaking of black women, somebody asked, is Big Shirley gonna be in the play?
Big Shirley ain't gonna be in this one. Nah,
Big Shirley not gonna make this one, but
you be doing security.
I love it. I love it. So, believers, get your tickets on Ticketmaster. The play, The Diary of Black Men, is going down July the 12th through the 13th at the Chicago Theater. But I would encourage you to get some group tickets.
Yes.
And call Darryl and
at
his team.
312-320-3855. That's 312-320-3855.
Thank you, Shirley Jr.
Don't play. Do not play with me. Big Shirley changed her name. Big Tammy.
Big Tammy. No, listen. But I just want to make sure that we're encouraging the believers. Let's support this. And he said in the beginning, people said that black theater doesn't really make it in this city. But we want to prove that narrative to be wrong. So let's bombard Darryl's phone lines and get some group tickets and bring some brothers, sisters, grandmas, aunties, neighbors out to see this play. How can they call them, Tammy?
312-320-3855.
What is it again?
Or 3858.
3855.
3855. That's what I said. Then
You know what? You getting fired.
Me?
Yeah, from giving out numbers.
I'm gonna give it out right. Give me one more chance, Biggie. Give me one more chance. 312-320-3855. I'm looking forward to it. You know why? Because I had the opportunity to actually look at Tyler Perry's documentary and talked about the same thing, which happened in black theater. I mean, black movies, that they thought black movies would not be box office hits. Mm-hmm. He changed the whole game, and really with black audiences. It wasn't no crossover until like year 10. So here we are again, groundbreaking. And making sure that
legendary piece.
That's right.
Well, Darryl, thank you for joining us on the Brunch Bunch. Believers, The Diary of Black Men is going down July the 12th through the 13th. Go on Ticketmaster, get your tickets. It's at the Chicago Theater. You don't want to miss it. You can call Darryl for group sales at 312-320-3855. Listen, it is Father's Day weekend.
Yes.
We want to wish all of the fathers a happy Father's Day. Mothers, on Mother's Day, we can't get in a restaurant, but of course, we know every restaurant will have availability on Sunday. But we want to change that narrative too. Let's support these men. Tomorrow, the Corinthian Temple Church of God in Christ is hosting a free Father's Day breakfast at 6978. So pull up. Get you some free breakfast. Send your fathers, send your daddies out. We're going to have a good time.
And ladies, make your fathers, your dads, and all your male figures in your life feel really special this Father's Day.
Yes, please. And you know what? Happy Father's Day to my fathers.